Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Old Skies. And in the last episode, guys, Fia and Chloe were able to save Simon's sister from a grisly fate in the forest, and Fia got to get her pugilist skills on when she confronted Brian about the fight being fixed. Now, Brian has headed out. I think everything is good in here. Let's continue on and see what we got to do.
I really wish Chloe was here to see that.
How are things looking, Noz? Any ripples?
Checking. You've definitely changed something, but the ripples haven't settled yet. Oh, and speaking of changes, the tunnel to October has finally collapsed.
Ah, noted.
I can make another if you think it's necessary.
Hold off for now. We probably should check on Simon Inman anyway.
Copy that, Fia. Standing by.
Okay, so no going back and forth between the different times. Let's head to the gym and check on Simon.
I'm sorry. I can't tell you how
Yeah, I'm sorry too,
Whoa.
idiot. Surprised he didn't need to ask for directions on the way down. You, out of my way.
So, do you believe me now?
You think I care? Nothing matters anymore. I just gotta get home to Paula.
Paula's fine. She's safe now. Don't worry.
Safe? Why wouldn't she be safe?
She almost died in the woods.
She... What? Damn this. Damn all of this. I can't. I'm done. Just done. Out of my way. Now.
All right. Good luck, Simon.
Luck has nothing to do with this.
He's still angry, though.
You're right. Luck has nothing to do with this. So, Nozzo, how's Simon's timeline looking? Did we do it?
It's fluctuating. Should stabilize in a minute.
Fluctuating. Why?
Simon's emotional, acting irrational. He keeps changing his mind about what he's going to do.
But he lives, right? Please tell me he lives.
Stabilizing. Now.
What? What happens?
Tomorrow morning, Simon's dead body is found in the woods by his house.
What? How?
Doesn't say.
Of course it doesn't. I'm beginning to think Simon's doomed whatever we do.
You believe in fate suddenly? You're starting to sound like a client.
Maybe she's right. Maybe fate does exist.
If it does, are you going to let it beat us?
Put it that way. I suppose we can give it one more try.
There we go. If it's between us and fate, my money is on us. Get up to his house before whatever happened happens.
Is he gonna get another cleaver in the face? Brian lies unconscious on the floor. He snores softly.
He's definitely not up for chatting, or much of anything.
Good night, sweet prince. Well, let's head to the... back to the Inman residence.
Fia, I've done some more digging. Simon wasn't alone when he died.
Oh no. It's not...
The body of an unidentified woman was lying near him. Yes, the description matches Chloe Sadar exactly.
Lost it. I knew I shouldn't have left her alone.
Spilled milk, Fia. Just save her. Save both of them.
Well, now we need to save the client. Oh god.
What? No!
Sorry, lady. Nothing personal. Can't have any witnesses.
That socket. I should have shot him when I had the chance. Nozzo, what am I doing all the way back here?
It's as far back as the rewind protocol could send you. Chloe is still alive right now, but she dies in 3 minutes 37 seconds.
What? I'll never make it there in time.
I'll contact her. I'll help her get through it.
How?
I don't know. I'll think of something. You just focus on getting there as fast as you can, okay?
Better start running.
Yeah, like time to high step
I
it.
give you a place to stay. I go out of my way to help you, and this is how you treat me.
I don't need your kind of help, Uncle.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Huh? Oh, thank Cardiff. Eddie Inman's gone off the deep end.
Chloe, I need you to listen to me carefully. Eddie is about to kill the both of you.
I knew it. The guy is steaming. So is Fia coming to save us or what?
Yes, but she's several minutes away. I need you to stall them until she gets here.
How?
Talk to them.
And say what?
Try.
Tell him it was all... Oh. None of these look good. This is the bit of the swerve.
Hey, can I say something?
Stay out of this, lady.
Look, Eddie. Can I call you Eddie?
No.
Whatever. Look, this is all my fault. Really. Simon won that fight. He did work for you. Or rather, he will. He's supposed to.
What?
Let me start that over.
I heard you fine. You think I want this coward by my side after what he just did? It's about respect. And this kid's lack of it. Here's what's gonna happen, Simon. We're gonna get on my horse and ride like blazes. You can still make the match.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Paula almost died tonight because I wasn't here.
She seems fine now. So let's go.
No.
Simon, do what I say.
No.
Neither of them are budging. Where is Fia? She can swoop in to save the day any second now.
She's running as fast as she can. Try telling him.
This is your fault. You're the one not showing respect. Ooh, can we blame him for everything?
Can you blame him, really? I'd be angry as hell if I was in his shoes.
Angry? I'm beyond angry. Why ruin me like this, Uncle?
Ruin you? I was saving you. You needed to be a champion. You needed that head start.
Head start?
For when you replace me.
What?
I'm getting old, Simon. Need someone to take my place in a few years. And that replacement can't be a loser.
What?
This is getting real ugly real fast. Where's Fia?
Almost there. Tell him.
Tell him about your own losses. Tell Eddie that he's the loser. Yeah, that won't go over well. He's getting older, but his throwing arm is still pristine.
Hey, you know how many times I lost in the ring? More than I can count. It just makes you want to train harder and come back even stronger.
You don't know my nephew like I do. I've seen him grow up. He doesn't have it in him.
That's why you did it? So you wouldn't have a loser for a nephew?
It was bad enough having a loser for a brother.
My father was worth 10 of you.
He was a weak man, and he had a weak son. I see that now.
So you're gonna kill me? Your own nephew?
Gotta cut out the rot before it spreads. I never liked guns. Always thought they were a coward's weapon. But for you, seems right.
Right. You. Stop.
Huh? What the hell?
Take this.
Ooh. Use the kill setting, use the stun setting. Alright, let's set the stun before we set the shake and bake.
Hang on. That's never happened before.
Saints above, I'm surrounded by idiots.
That's...
Activating ERP.
Why did it not work?
You okay?
What happened? Why didn't my weapon fire?
It detected Eddie Inman's timeline impact ranking. It won't fire if the target is ranked medium or above.
I used the stun setting. I wasn't going to kill him.
It doesn't matter. It just locks down. Safety protocols.
What a terrible design flaw.
Your feedback is noted.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I just wish we could go back and tell Chloe, hey, you know, you're two professional fighters that can close the gap and just beat the crap out of him, right?
Why is Eddie Inman ranked medium anyway? Is he really that important?
Good question. Let me bring up his ranking report. Blast it. It's so hard to read these things. It's all done by algorithms. No human touch at all.
Can you read it or not?
Eventually. I'd need several hours to analyze this fully, but it appears his ranking is linked directly to the Breakdown Boys gang.
So the gang is important, which makes Eddie important.
They are one and the same as far as the ranking is concerned. Eddie leads the gang needs to exist. Therefore, Eddie needs to exist in order to lead the gang.
Why are the Breakdown Boys so important?
Like I said, I'll need several hours to analyze the ranking report, but best guess? In the 1870s, the local gangs had a lot of political pull. Most of them worked hand in hand with City Hall. Removing one gang could potentially change the political landscape of that era.
What if, hypothetically, the gang had a different leader?
What, hypothetically, are you suggesting?
Nothing. Yet. Can you check if there are any taxis nearby?
The Handsome Cab Company was only set up a few years ago. There aren't many of them around yet. You could try to find one, but you could miss your window.
My window to get shot again, you mean?
Your window to save the client, yes.
Aren't we already, doing that by standing here?
I'm going to run back to the Inman house. We'll figure this out.
We always do.
And here I go again.
I give you a place to stay. I go out of my way to help you, and this is how you treat me.
I don't need your kind of help, Uncle.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Huh? Oh, thank Cardiff. Eddie Inman's gone off the deep end.
The timeline's in flux right now. Eddie is about to kill the both of you.
I knew it. The guy is steaming. So is Fia coming to save us or what?
Yes, but she's several minutes away. I need you to stall them until she gets here.
How?
Talk to them.
And say what?
Try.
Oh, there you go.
Simon, Eddie wants you to be his successor. That's why he rigged the fight.
You're well informed.
I don't understand.
I'm getting old, Simon. Need someone to take my place in a few years. I wanted it to be you, but that replacement can't be a loser.
A what?
This is getting real ugly real fast. Where's Fia?
Almost there. Promise. Try telling him.
Got all this new option.
Tell him he'd make a good gang leader.
Tell him what?
Please, trust me.
Okay. Simon, I think you'd make a great successor. Your uncle doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'd make a great what?
A gang leader of the Breakdown Boys.
You're kidding. I can't do that.
For once, we agree. You think this weakling could lead the boys?
Do I think it? I know it.
That's crazy talk.
Simon, you don't know me, but I know you. Or a version of you, at least, what you could be.
You're not making any sense.
No, I guess I'm not. But I know why you fight. You fight for your sister, the ones you love. Without that, you're lost. But your uncle? He doesn't fight for anyone. So yes, you'd be a better gang leader than him. You'd be a better leader, period.
But a leader of criminals? Those are bad people.
We can rebuild them. We have the technology.
Gangs can be a force for good.
They can?
I've seen it. They can do things for the community that the police won't.
You want us to go soft? Paint a target on our backs?
Tell me this. Do you want to prove your uncle right?
To hell with my uncle and what he thinks.
To hell with me. To hell with you.
Think about it, Simon. Do you have any other prospects right now?
There's the oyster stand.
Come on, Simon, that's not a future. Not for you, not for Paula. If not this, then what?
I never thought of it that way.
You don't think at all. That's always been the problem.
We're buying time for Fia to get here with extra dialogue.
So, how about it, Simon? You're being given an opportunity here. Be ashamed to waste it.
I don't know who you are, lady, but you're wasting your breath.
Why didn't you just ask me, Uncle Eddie? Why do all this?
'Cause I knew you'd say no.
So you went behind my back to force me. If I do this, if I join you, it needs to be my decision. I'll do it because I choose to, and it will be on my own terms.
You'll do it because I tell you to.
No, I won't. Not that way.
Weak. Always knew it. Gotta cut out the rot before it spreads. I never liked guns. Always thought they were a coward's weapon.
I've heard that.
For you, seems right.
Right. You. Stop. Again.
Huh? What the hell?
Nozzo, did his ranking change?
Give me a sec. Have to refresh.
No time!
Stun.
And Eddie's ranking is low. We did it, Fia.
Huzzah.
Figured that.
What the? Did you?
He's alive. More than he deserves. Kick him a few times if you want. I know I would.
No. That's not the kind of leader I'm gonna be. I'll tie him up, maybe. Until I know he won't kill me. Yeah. That's what I should do.
So you're doing it. Taking over the gang.
I'm not sure. Maybe? It's not something I'd ever considered before, but it's my choice to do it, and that's all that matters.
Good. All is well then.
Huzzah.
You okay?
Ran all the way here. Several times in a row. 33 years until the first subway. Can't come soon enough.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Timeline's under the bridge. You should check on your sister, Simon. She needs you.
Yeah, Paula. She's gonna be okay, isn't she?
We can't see the future, but I assume so.
Thank you, both. I'm not totally clear what you did, but thank you.
The interesting thing is...
So-
Oh, wait.
Simon's going to be fine, right? I'm almost too scared to check.
Nozzo, could you do the honors?
Already checking. Looks like he runs the fish market for the next 18 years. No mention of it being the headquarters for the Breakdown Boys gang. He kept it a better secret than his uncle did. Dies at 36 due to complications from cholera. Same as before.
I guess some things can't be changed.
Sadly, that's true.
And Paula, will she be all right?
Still no mention of her.
And me? What about me?
Sorry?
I only got into the fighting game because of Simon Inman's championship win. And if he didn't even fight that night...
Clara. Evening, Miss Ida. Shouldn't you be at the arena? I'm not the only one who should be at the arena. I need a sub to fight Brian Mason. Any slab of meat will do. Joint's empty tonight of fighters, Miss Ida. Sorry. Well, isn't that just spanking? You, Miss Big Arms. You want to earn $10?
I'm retired.
Fine, 20 then. You got me over a barrel. Go 3 rounds and I'll double it. Win and I'll triple it.
Can I?
Technically, you need to fill out a Bootstrap paradox
Yeah,
form.
it's a Bootstrap
We
paradox.
can do that later. I'll backdate it. I won't tell if you won't.
So, it's okay?
Young Chloe will need to be inspired by somebody. Why not you?
Huh. You know what? Why not me? I'm in. And I'll do it for free besides.
From your mouth to God's ears. Let's go. The crowd's gonna tear the place apart if they don't see some blood.
Who truly wrote Beethoven's Fifth? Sidar knocks out Mason in 6 rounds at Ida's arena. Henry Morton Stanley expedition to Africa? Okay. How cool. Came out with full assertiveness and aggression, landing some serious hooks to Mason's jaw. At this point in the match was ready, relentless process until victory by knockout in the 6th round. Props to Mason, though, to Brian for getting knocked out by Simon and still getting into the fight.
And timefall in 3, 2, 1.
It's one of my favorite episodes of Doctor Who about the Bootstrap paradox.
Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Did Chloe leave already?
Yeah. Time jumping back and forth as many times as she did, plus winning a boxing match. I'm surprised she didn't fall asleep when she arrived.
Yeah, I can relate. So, JVs. Duffy's already there.
Gonna have to say no, I'm afraid. Need to prep for the jump scheduled for tomorrow.
Don't work too hard, Noz.
As long as you promise not to have too much fun tonight.
No promises. See you tomorrow.
The interesting thing, one, it was very cheeky of them to switch the options, because when we first got the option to shoot the uncle, the stun was on top and the kill was on bottom, and this time the kill was on top and the stun was on bottom. And I think by stunning him, we set a really good example to Simon. I wonder if we had changed things up if we had actually killed the uncle. I don't know. Oh, Jeremy Cat. Transit shuttle, still a transit shuttle, at least. Let's head to JV's. Well, actually, I want to head Should we head home? Because I always like checking to see how our personality has changed.
Lights.
10 years, yeah. No, that looks better. That's okay. Are we still the party girl?
Blasted. Clustered with children this time. Hope we don't run into them. That is always such an awkward mess.
Employed at real estate agent, closed cluster, Madison, Wisconsin. Agent at Seagram, clustermate to Johnny and Tamara, mother of Gina and Nick. Oh, Johnny and Tamara, look at you. Sent Gina off to summer camp, 2 whole weeks. She might be okay, but I'm not sure I will. Made 2 lunches, arranged 3 play dates, picked up groceries, sold 3 houses, and reserved theater tickets. And it's only noon.
It looks like some of these news items have chrono-shifted since I last looked.
Peace at last. Valoria and Astoria sign peace treaty. In a surprising turn of events, the war between Valoria and Astoria has come to an end with the signing of a peace treaty brokered by the neutral nation of Amoria. After months of intense conflict, both sides have agreed to cease hostilities thanks to Amoria's skilled diplomacy and commitment to peace. The treaty, signed in Amoria's capital, outlines terms for disarmament, territorial adjustments, and mutual reparations. While tensions remain, the agreement marks a significant step towards stability in the region. The international community applauds Amoria's role in bringing the 2 nations to the negotiating table, averting further bloodshed and fostering hope for lasting peace. Upscale Italian restaurant in New York City. I love me some Italian. Okay. Sports memorabilia. The centerpiece of the event is a true gem for boxing enthusiasts, the actual gloves worn by the mysterious Sadar, the unknown who famously defeated Brian Mason in an iconic 1871 bout and was never seen again. The question of Sadar's identity is still asked over 200 years later. Rumors that she was related to 3-time world champion Chloe Sadar has been debunked by Chloe herself. That's a cool story. The Park Gallery unveils Pi Sycamore exhibit. The renowned Park Gallery in New York is set to unveil an eagerly anticipated new exhibit featuring the extraordinary works of Pi Sycamore. Discovered 30 years ago at a warehouse auction by gallery curator Imani Cameron, Sycamore's paintings quickly captivated the global art scene, earning a place alongside masters like Leonardo da Vinci, Wikström, and Van Gogh. Some of these iconic pieces now grace the walls of the Louvre and the Met. The work of Pi Sycamore is a timeless dialogue between the past and future, says Cameron. This exhibit will remind us why these paintings continue to inspire millions. The exhibit is expected to draw art lovers from around the world, eager to experience Sycamore's masterpieces up close. And then this will all change, probably. Alright. Don't want to go to bed. Want to go to the bar.
Lights!
Wonder if we'll be dealing with Pi Sycamore in the next mission.
Thea, you came. Have a seat.
You go anywhere interesting tonight?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Grant City Trust in 2018.
A bit of corporate espionage. Sounds exciting.
Not quite. A fire broke out on the 14th floor. Nobody was hurt, but an intern lost his comic collection in the blaze.
No!
Hired us to rescue it before the fire started.
He must have really loved that collection.
He thought he did. Amounts to the same thing.
What are you having?
No idea. I set Mix to random. You want to try your luck?
You know what? Let's be dangerous.
Sure. Surprise me.
Another for my friend, Mix.
1 Inferno Elixir, coming right up.
Ooh, full on just chugging that thing.
Ugh. Spicy.
Well, sometimes it's nice to not know what's gonna happen.
Are you alright?
This version of me? Sure.
Version of you? Oh, Duffy, you didn't.
Yeah, I checked my personic profile. I died of Scamine syndrome 2 weeks ago. A moment of weakness, I swear.
I won't tell if you won't, yeah.
I won't snitch to the brass if you won't, Duff.
Well, it's not a rule, is it? Just some general advice.
Exactly. I never saw the harm in it. After all, isn't that the benefit of this job? To see all the paths not taken, to remain fully ourselves, even when everything changes around us.
It's a benefit, yeah. Thea, did you ever wonder why we were recruited?
What do you mean?
This isn't a job you apply for. We were found and brought into the fold. Why, do you think?
Ooh, Duffy's getting very introspective here.
Something about our psych profile.
How do you mean?
Well, we have no real past, no real family, nothing holding us to the here and now. So, when things change, it doesn't hurt us the way it would others. Makes us ideal candidates.
I figured the same, but the world's full of orphans, and yet there are only 33 active time agents like us worldwide. And monitors like Nazo? Even fewer. Why is that, do you think? Why are there only a handful of us who can do this job?
Ooh.
Maybe we're special, Duff. You think of that?
Maybe. But are we special because we were chosen? Or chosen because we were special?
Does it matter? We're not like other people. Their lives can be changed or erased in a moment. But not us. We're beyond all that.
Yeah, maybe.
This isn't like you, Duffy.
I know. I need to focus on the job. Blasted timeline malaise gets to all of us sometimes, even me.
Reading about your own funeral can do that.
Yeah, there's a memorial service scheduled for next week. It'll be full of family, loved ones, people I never knew, all mourning me.
They aren't mourning you, Duffy.
I know that. Of course I know that. God, this is dumb. I'm acting like a total socket. I should book a flight, crash the memorial, give them the scare of their lives. What do you think? Should I do it?
No. That would be horrendous.
That sounds like a very bad idea.
No, it's a terrible idea. That's why I'm gonna do it. I just have to get there before...
Another round?
Yeah.
Same again, Mix.
Another round. Coming right up.
Be weird not to feel vicariously through your other iterations, you know?
Lights. And here I am again.
Have we changed?
Look at that. I'm a bloody fashion icon this time around. Marvelous. Good for Alterna me. See, Duffy? I can see how my other selves are doing just fine. Don't see me getting all mopey about it.
Employed at fashion photo model with Erdin. Open cluster. Paris, France. I love working with photographers that have a creative approach. I bring my energy and passion to every project I work on. Hi everyone, I'm now represented by Erdin Brandonomics. For all booking inquiries, please contact them. I fired my brand manager. Well, I say fired, but I really mean punched him so hard in the face it drew blood. Same thing. Anyone want to represent a slightly used fashion model? Everything stayed there. And no new messages. Okay. I believe it is nighttime.
Yes. Bed.
Or sleep time, at least.
Lights. Hopefully Duffy will get his act together by morning.
A few days later, relative time.
Hey, Fia?
Hi, Nose. What's up?
It's about today's client. She wants to meet at the Park Gallery. You know it?
It's been a while, but I know it. Unless it's chrono shifted in the last decade.
No. High timeline importance ranking.
Right then, I'll meet you there.
Bye, Fia.
I don't know why I do that transition. I've done it in multiple series, and I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob. It's just amusing.
This version of me seems quite accomplished. Good for her. All those awards and degrees will disappear during the next chrono adjustment.
Fia Quinn, employed at lead researcher at Lazarus Technologies, cluster status, clustered, to my job. Cologne, Germany. Everything is theoretically impossible until it's done. 1 week ago, so tired, need stronger coffee. 3 days ago, crossing fingers. 1 day ago, so proud of my team. Awarded the Foster Award for Best Innovation for the 3rd year in a row. Nope. One of my agents twisted his ankle on the last job. I tried using the ERP to erase it, but I was locked out. Why? It's only become active in the event of the agent's death. That rule is so blasting dumb. It's really not. The rewind process is traumatic enough when you're brain dead, let alone when you're awake. I was one of the first rewind guinea pigs. Trust me, I know. This is a situation where you are literally better off dead. You know how we always say not to look at our personic profiles? Blasted Duffy. You're not the first to say that. You okay? I'm fine. Talked out with my fellow partner in time. Anyway, don't look at your personic profiles. Bad idea. Nazo, should I be concerned if the ripple monitor spikes to 30? Is it consistent? No, it's mostly flat, but every few minutes it jumps. That's normal. It's just the system recalibrating as changes in the past occur. How do you not go cross-eyed from staring at this thing all day? I think about what would happen if I didn't. Right. Back to work. Now, can we actually... Okay, nothing else in the historical profile. Let's see if we could look up Chloe's stuff again. Alright guys, well, that is another successful case wrapped up, and we are on our way to our next one. So we'll go ahead and call it here and see what happens in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.